Earth is nice, but, the alien said hesitantly. But what? The other asked. I've seen the pictures of their food markets and cultural displays. It all seems quite nice, and they haven't had issues with internecine warfare in centuries, I thought. Oh no, it's not that. It's just the planet is a bit, how do I put this politely? Dirty? The other asked hesitantly. Filthy, the second one said, emphasizing the point with both sets of tentacles. I'm not sure how to properly convey the sheer amount of waste humans produce. Like, did you know many of their parks and recreational structures are built on massive trash heaps? That's not unusual, I suppose, said the initial alien. Haven't other species done that as well, repurposing their own waste? Yes, but humans don't actually reuse the waste. They just pile a bunch of dirt and a football field on top and call it a day. Wait, wouldn't that lead to waste gas buildup? And settling? Oh, it does. And there are mitigation strategies built in. But nothing that changes the underlying fact that they're effectively just hiding their refuse. I believe the human colloquialism is sweeping it under the rug. But why? The alien who had started the discussion could start to feel an edge of hesitation about their trip, as their companion just shrugged a hind tentacle. Who knows, but suffice to say there's a smell to the place. And as soon as you break the door seal in atmosphere, you can smell it. A sort of sour chemical scent, the hallmark of nearly an unchecked millennia of pollution and emissions. The humans say they only notice it closer to their larger metropolises, but if you're not native to the planet, you can smell it as soon as you break orbit. Oh, and the taste. The taste? The first one asked. I've heard the food is really quite good. It is, but it will play merry hell with both of your digestive tracts if you're not careful. All of the travel specialists I've heard have said they recommend avoiding drinking Earth's water. Well, I know most of it has a high salt content. It's not something that would be toxic for us like it is for humans, but I can't imagine it would taste delicious either. No, I'm talking about what humans refer to as fresh water. They had wiggled their tentacles for emphasis, but now it dropped them as they said in a deadpan tone, it's anything but. Again, a product of those who have never been off-world. Earth water has been on the same ball of rock cycling and recycling and passing through untold numbers of creatures and their respective urinary tracts before being collected, diluted, evaporated, condensed, and drank again. It's not guaranteed to make you sick, of course. Most of the purification facilities on their world are robust enough to knock down that degree of pollutants and microorganisms. But no matter how much they scrub, there's still a little bit of clinging taste that you can apparently never quite shake. So what am I supposed to do then? The traveler wailed in frustration. We're originally aquatic and I'm there for a week and a half. It'll desiccate me if I have to go more than a day without a good hearty drink. Well, the experts say to bring and drink plenty of bottles of water. If your ship has the facilities to harvest and process comets, all the better. But bottles will do in a pinch. They rubbed a pair of tentacles together. Since humans by and large have never experienced a taste of water that hasn't passed through organisms over millions of years, to them a sip of comet meltwater is indescribable. One traveling critic I watched said that humans will gladly trade a bottle of genuine space water for nearly its weight in precious metals. Upon seeing their alien companion's confusion, they clarified, "Oh, that's what the humans use as a currency in many places. Surely there can't be that much of it. I believe that's part of the point. Scarcity to drive up value, that kind of thing. Can they eat it? No, I think they just think it looks pretty. Bizarre," said the other alien dismissively, waving a tentacle. "In any case, if I can't convince you not to go, at least be careful. I know the foods are said to be delicious, but quite a few of their cuisines incorporate controlled psychedelics and stimulants. I'd hate for you to get mixed up with eating the wrong thing and wind up arrested or worse. It's technically illegal to trade off-world water to humans. Apparently it's not uncommon for them to become agitated about it. Isn't it just water? I don't understand it fully myself, but I read some translated accounts where the humans say that it's like having a ringing noise in their ears that they've been living with their entire life suddenly quieted, and realizing just how soothing and energizing it is in comparison to all they had known before. What are ears? I think they're some kind of defensive organ. I'm not really sure. I kinda skimmed the physiology guide. But above all else, I remember the warnings just said not to get humans addicted to water, for they will resent its absence.